Hello, podcast listeners. My name is Angelo, and with me today are Nancy and Jay.
It's me!
It's moi!
And him!
Yeah! Oh my god, it is time for another episode. We actually did a little bit of a hecky-wecky. We did a little bit of an oopsie-poopsie. We actually missed our episode last week.
But that's because we were so busy partying...
Yeah!
That we forgot.
My dear listener, I humbly ask that for you to get the appropriate amount of Otafest podcast in your life, listen to this episode twice. It's the only way.
I mean, sure.
Or just listen to your favorite episode twice.
It's the only way.
Ooh, do you guys have a favorite episode? Okay, no. Well, I'm going to save that for later. But hey, if you've ever wanted to see a certain series or fandom or cosplay meetup on schedule during Otafest, you can make that happen by hosting that particular meetup yourself. Cosplay meetup applications are now open until February 11th, 2026. That's plenty of time for you to plan out your panels and your meetups. For more information and to submit a meetup application, visit otafest.com/meetups.
Yay! The cosplay meetups last year were so neat. They were so fun.
I am not a
Dio dragged
cosplayer,
me.
but I've always heard good things.
Oh, yeah. Dio dragged me to both the Love and Deep Space cosplay meetup, and I learned a lot more about Love and Deep Space while we were there. I learned that every cosplayer wants to be Raphael, and that nobody actually likes Raphael.
Like
and
the Ninja
every
Turtle,
single person likes Caleb.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. Caleb is best boy. Raphael is the boy everybody wants to be.
Okay.
It was really weird.
I can't wait to see how that same meetup changes in composition this year.
We'll see. There's definitely going to be some stuff going on. And I remember I think it was the Alien Stage meetup, got so loud. It got so loud that security came running to find out if something weird was happening. They were concerned.
Well, if all they did was show up to see if something weird was happening, then all of Otafest is happening at the same time. So something weird is certainly happening.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere on the grounds, something strange is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Now, having that said, I would absolutely love it if there was some like Fate Grand Order, Fate Stay Night meetups. I don't know if it's popular enough to really warrant a meetup. I don't remember more than like maybe 2 or 3 people last year.
I feel like that particular series has enough people who like it that they would show up. I think you just have to remind them they still like it. Like
True.
It never went away.
You
it
know
never
what?
went away.
If people see it on the
schedule, they would do it. Mm-hmm.
They'll show up.
They would.
They would.
Fairness,
they'd be like, a Fate Grand Order meetup. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna untangle my Astolfo wig right now.
In
Oh
fairness,
my.
not that the scale of fandom is equal, but I remember briefly seeing something about Fate Grand Order while I was away. Like, I don't know, it was in a random store. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it because I don't know anything about Fate Grand Order. I only know about like old ass Stay Night.
Everything that is old is still relevant with Fate.
Yeah.
It's all supposed to be in the same universe.
Well, no, but
Ish. Hold on, ish. Let me clarify, ish.
it's all relevant. Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I would love actually to have Violet Evergarden cosplayers meet Arthur cosplayers.
That would be hilarious.
And I want them all to just have a big group hug because they're all like that similar visual trope.
There's actually a third person that you can add on to it. There was an anime that just recently aired. I don't think it's anywhere near as popular as Fate or Violet Evergarden, but Secrets of the Silent Witch, I believe it was called in English, just aired. And our main girl, Monica Norton, is also a Saberface.
Okay. Also, Jean from Genshin.
True.
Jean from Genshin would also fit into this visual trope. Anyway, I'm just saying, like,
That's what we need.
if we had
need
really
a
unique
Saberface.
What if we
meetup.
had really unique meetups where it wasn't a specific fandom, but like collect
Does your
all your
character
characters?
look like Saber from Fate Stay Night? Are you Jean from Genshin? Are
like
you
a
Violet
trope
Evergarden? Are you blonde with a bun on the back of your head and vaguely English? Come to the Saberface meetup, where you can meet your fellow Saberfaces.
See, I was
Oh
very
my
confused
God.
earlier because I don't know what Arthur meant when Nancy mentioned
sorry.
it. So I thought of the American children's cartoon.
Oh. Are you an aardvark? Do you have ears on top of your head? Come to the Arthur Face.
Do you
cosplay
say,
meetup.
hey, what a wonderful kind of day?
This is a complete tangent, but I just had a coworker show up to a whole day-long on-site and dinner, and he was dressed exactly like Arthur.
That's hilarious.
And
he
no
was
one
cosplaying.
He was cosplaying at work, and the person who pointed it out to him would not let it go for the rest of the day, and it was so funny.
So did your coworker
Oh, no.
start getting annoyed and maybe ball up their fist?
We made him do the shot. We took a photo of him, and we told him exactly what to do. Stand like this, clench the fists, take the photo. It was great.
Oh my God. I love that.
But like... anyway, back to the original topic. I think we should start having really interesting fandom meetups where it's not necessarily a fandom, but like, do you have main girl energy and you die in a romantically tragic way? Ooh,
Might be fun.
might be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the dead characters, the dead moms cosplay meetup.
Oh my God. Mom of the Year meetup.
Yes. Any anime moms. If you are cosplaying
Ooh.
an anime mom, go to the anime mom meetup. That would be fun.
Do you
That would
have
be
Gendo
fun.
energy? Let's go to the Father of the Year award.
That would be hilarious.
That would be such a wow, what a different approach to like if we didn't do our current
Gendo
cosplay- like
versus
cosplay-
Grisha Jaeger.
Yeah,
for,
or like,
Dad
you know,
of the
our
Year.
awards. Our like our convention awards. If we didn't do like a Stars of Otafest thing, but we did like by category.
Tropes of
God.
Otafest.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity when we
Otafest,
were on
let's
Mother's
go.
Day.
I don't know. We could always make the change. We have the power.
I mean, I'm not in any position to tell Amanda or her wonderful team what to do, but this would be a hilarious fandom meetup concept.
It would be. It would be fantastic.
Bring it up to Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah.
Oh,
Absolute chaos.
with that said,
Speaking of absolute chaos, though, Jay's back.
Jay's back.
After weeks away of just letting me and Angela run the show, and I bet he A, missed us, and B, regrets letting us run the show.
No,
But
You
also
can
C
tell
had
that
a
his
lot of
brain
fun.
Isn't quite working yet because he's looking at us through like a popsicle stick.
it is a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
It's a
I reckon
reusable
it's one of the
Actually, no,
reusable
it's not a
ones.
popsicle stick. It's an ice cream stick.
Oh, because that makes all the
Uh,
difference.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
A popsicle.
such a
is not ice cream.
difference.
Anyways,
No, doesn't make no, that does not. Nope, that doesn't math. Anyway, welcome
How were
back.
your
We missed you.
flights? How was your travels?
How was your adventuring?
the flights were okay. It was a lot of flights. 6 flights total.
That's too many.
Yeah, it's
There's
okay.
so many
Everything worked out. There were some snafus of a angry and confusing kind where for one of our flights, because we went to Hong Kong first, and then from Hong Kong we were going to
Okay.
Japan, and then in the Hong Kong airport, I had pulled up the check-in information and the tickets, the boarding passes the night before. and then on the app, which is for like this smaller airline, and they just decided to stop working when I need to go through security check. And
Oh no.
that was very harrowing
Stressful.
and stressful and annoying because we had made it there with time, but now we're stuck in security with no way to show. Like, it was weird because I swore I had screenshotted both of our boarding passes as well, but I could only find my partner's. So, like, I don't know if that was like helpful, but like it proved that, at least to security, that I had gone through check-in because my partner clearly had their boarding pass, and I had no, I couldn't
Yeah,
show
because if you were
mine.
booked together on the same itinerary and you checked
Exactly.
in together, that would make sense.
Yeah, super super annoying.
That's so frustrating. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Just
that's rough.
some lessons learned about small airlines, even if they are international, they fly international in Asia, it just means that they still have, less than stellar apps. But
Is
that's
that
okay.
something against airlines or is that something against apps? I would blame the apps personally.
I blame the
I would probably
apps.
say the app.
Specifically, I blame certain airlines apps.
Yes.
We've talked about this in previous episodes, speaking of if we had a favorite episode.
True. But yeah, I mean, the trip itself was really, really good. Went to new places, did new things. I have never been to like amusement parks outside of like North America or even Canada, really.
Oh, where did you go?
I got
An
to go to
amusement
Universal.
park?
Yeah, Universal
Oh,
Studios, Japan.
That's the one with like the Mario park and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very encompassing feeling. I've never. That was the first park we went to, just because it was like where we were in the area, and it's very fun. There's definitely not enough time to do everything. Not even just in Mario, like just USJ in general. I am too much of a big North American boy to ride on the there's like this Hogwarts ride that's like a little roller coaster, but it's like more for kids. And they were
okay.
like, you can't fit.
Supposedly more kids.
Yeah, and I got in, and then they tried to fit me in, and I couldn't. Like, it wouldn't latch. It latched for my partner, so she rode by herself.
No.
So we were like, okay,
You're
but then
too big a boy.
they gave me 2 express passes for any other ride. So I was just
Well,
like,
that's
okay,
quite
this
nice
is
of
good.
them.
Yes,
That's
It's not
nice.
Like obviously at the beginning of the lines, frequently I have a you have to be this tall to ride.
Yeah.
yes,
It's not like they have like something that a hole that you have to squeeze through to be like you must be this small
yeah,
to ride.
because essentially it was just like the top of my legs it wouldn't close over top of my legs. So
Your thighs are too chunky.
Your
You're too
thighs
strong.
have saved lives, sir.
How dare you do your squats every day?
I know. You really don't skip leg day.
I got steppies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got our
all
steppies
get
in and
steppies.
whenever we went to Asia. So yeah.
But yeah, amazing experience. Food wise, everything was really, really good. Only theme park food was sort of disappointing, but I mean, I know that theme food is usually disappointing in some way. Like it's just disappointing, maybe too strong of a word. It's a little bit just more mediocre. Like
Well, I
I will
feel
say
like-
Japan does not know how to do a burger
No,
to
they
save their
don't.
lives.
But on top of that, like I imagine even in Japan, theme park food is more expensive than what you would pay for. And because it has to appeal to a very wide array of people, it's usually more bland.
Yeah, the Nintendo World food was good, but the Nintendo Museum food not good, not great.
Okay.
Just like it was like
That's
it was
interesting.
edible, but not like palatable.
Nothing to write home
I wouldn't
about.
call it. Yeah, I wouldn't call it delicious. And then we also went to Disney Sea. That's my first time at a
Oh.
Disney. Any kind
I've
of
never
Disney.
been to a Disney park, and I'm told Disney Sea is like a really weird first one to go to because it's so different from all the other Disney parks.
That's fair.
Is that
I assume that must be true
wonder.
because it's like, first of all, it doesn't have like the Disney castle, like which is kind of a very central thematic thing.
Yes.
Right. It's very like it's a beautiful park. I've heard from other people or like read other things on Reddit where they say it's a very immersive park, even maybe the most immersive feeling out of all the other ones. If that's true, I'm a little disappointed, only because Universal felt more immersive for one thing.
From
like
the
when you're
videos that
in
I've
the
seen.
Mario, you're in the Mario Land area, like Nintendo World Land, whatever you want to call it. It's easy to remember, or rather, it's easy to forget that there's literally entire other theme parks in
Yeah.
that space. Whereas I didn't feel that way with Disney because I don't think the transitions are done as well.
I remember like 20 years ago when I was at Disney World in, I think it was the Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like a big ass strip mall.
I can get that.
And so, like, when I see videos of like YouTubers and stuff going through the Super Mario World at USJ, I'm looking at that and being like, why doesn't that exist in North America? Why don't we have something that cool or that immersive?
Yeah. I think it was, I mean, I don't know why we don't have anything like that in Canada. I mean, we have the Canada's Wonderland. I've never been there, but I do want to
Me
go there.
neither.
Yeah.
I've never been.
But I mean, I would say the Universal Studios experience is much more of an adult experience. Like the rides are more intense, they're more varied and interesting. Disney, I think maybe it's because, well, I mean, I'm already a cynical person, but also going to Disney for the first time only as an adult with like no child to cater to their interests, it does feel a little like fake is the right word, right? Like it's the magic of Disney, but like I know it's a facade, and it's a little strange to think of it that way. Also, the thing that I did something that annoyed the crap out of my partner the whole time. Not always necessarily. Like I didn't always mean to do it, but sometimes I did. There's this character or like group of characters that's apparently more popular in Asia than it is in North America or outside of Asia in general. They're called like Duffy and like their friends. It's just like basic animal friends. There's like a rabbit, a turtle. They kind of remind me of Franklin, honestly. Like the Franklin character, the turtle is not the main focus. It's some other fuzzy critters, but they're all like fuzzy little forest critters that are more.
Are you thinking of Little Bear?
Not exactly, no, because they wear clothes.
All right.
Anyways, the point is,
the clothes do make a difference.
Yes, but I had never heard of Duffy, and I'm a One Piece fan, so I always read the name Duffy as Doofy, like Luffy from One Piece, and then I was like Doofy da, Doofy da. And it was always Mickey D. Doofy.
Oh my god.
My partner very much.
I could see that.
Apparently, Duffy the Bear is explicitly a character developed for merchandising in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was his 20th anniversary. I never heard of him.
Yeah, I've never heard of this before. And they're just like, they're a Disney park mascot. They're not even a Disney character otherwise.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, because, that's the problem with Disney. They didn't have enough mascots.
Like they are explicitly from Disney Sea, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Shanghai Disneyland.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
right.
so
That's
interesting
a little wild.
and surprising.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
I wonder how that happened, but I'm not going to get into that now.
Yeah. Aside from theme park shenanigans, had some really fun stays at some really great hotels. Had a real con experience up in the onsen town.
Nice.
Which onsen town did you go to?
Kinosaki.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Kinosaki is actually one that also came recommended by another Otafest staffer who has been before, and we were asking them questions about it, and they gave us really good insight as to what to do, what not to do. It's a very beautiful little town. It does have like sort of almost like a for us, kind of going up to like Banff for like Lake Louise sort of vibe.
All
Yeah.
Maybe, right?
When we went to Ginzan, it was like that too. It kind of felt like if you took one specific street off of Banff and then placed it over a valley.
That's wonderful.
It was
Yeah.
delightful. But I
It's
totally get
less-
what you mean. It's like that Banff vibe.
Yes, but it's far less commercial. I don't know if yours
Yes,
was.
it's a lot less commercial. Like it's
I
genuinely like
mean,
how you know how
to
like
get
the
more
vibe.
commercial than Banff, you call it Disneyland.
You have to add mascots on mascots and mascots. But
Real.
yeah.
The mascots have a hierarchy, and one of them bosses the other mascots around, and the mascots all pay tithes to the bossy mascot. Yeah,
Are
It
you
feels
writing
like-
your own Five Nights at Freddy's now?
maybe I don't know.
I think
it
you
could be
are.
a fun theme for Five Nights.
True. But yeah, I had a little we didn't expect, like, I did not know what to expect for the is it kaiseki? That's
Mhm.
like the
That's right.
Yeah, that's the meal.
The set meal, yeah.
Yeah, it was fairly extravagant feeling.
It
Oh, yeah.
it feels like a lot, and it is a lot.
And it's delicious.
And I feel terrible whenever I do a kaiseki and I can't finish every single bite. Cause like you two know me, I can't eat a ton in a single meal. It's just like I start getting really awful and sick if I do. I can't eat that much.
I don't
But for
think
someone
they
who
expect
can.
people to eat everything because it is a lot of food.
I don't know. The Japanese mindset towards meal, like when they're creating a meal plan, is that they want to make just enough for people to be comfortably full. But maybe that's a difference between kaiseki versus like a normal meal plan.
yeah.
Maybe.
And like there's usually an attitude of like don't waste anything, of course. But I think with kaiseki,
Nobody likes to waste food. There are.
Yeah.
Especially when it's
I'm
that
not gonna make that
good.
joke.
Oh yeah, we had a little sizzling steak thing that was
Yes,
like
I
one of
love
those-
that.
Yeah,
The
and there
hot
was-
rock.
Yes, and oh god, I need to like look at the photos again. I'll have to review everything. But like it was so good. The fish in the morning was amazing. The miso soup we had was great.
Yes, I love when they do half board because they send you off on your day with breakfast, and it's so good. It's like a 10-course breakfast too. When we had, I think the last one we went to, it was like they have like your own sizzling egg to the side in its own little miniature wok kinda, and then there's rice, and then there's soup, and then there's like a fish, and there's a bunch of other stuff. But it was just like this feels like too much for breakfast, but it was actually just right.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
we got to go out and on, check out all the onsen. There was
Mm-hmm.
6 in the area, but only 5 were available, and we got to check all of them out eventually.
Nice.
They're just super fun, like chill little spaces. You spend like 10-15 minutes in each one and move on. I've never been so clean, I feel like.
That's wonderful. I love that for you.
I it's a luxury, and I know this. We knew this when we booked this. There are some ryokan you can go to where you get an onsen in your room. So it's like it's your own private onsen. And there's nothing quite so nice, not so nice as sitting there and just letting the steam just cook you. It's so warm and cozy. And like when you leave and you like, you feel like you actually got to get out. When you leave and you're just like, I am warmed from the inside out, fully from head to toe. I am warmed.
From the inside out or from the outside in?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty
Whichever
sure
way it
the baths
is.
are supposed to work in a specific direction.
I was a very nicely cooked egg.
Nice. Nancy
It
was the
it's-
onsen egg.
I was the onsen. I felt like I was just like, this is the warmest I've ever been in my entire life.
Nice.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could go back now. Jay makes me want to go back.
There's flight deals. There were flight deals before I even came back.
I can't go though. I don't want to go alone, and my partner is unfortunately unavailable for travel for the next 10 months or something.
I see.
Heck.
That's fair. I'm just saying. They're out there. There's like once we're Singapore, but I think we're on a cycle of like, I'm not gonna go do a big trip every year.
No way, that's too much.
It's too much. Not even from like a financial or it's. I appreciate just also being at home.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too.
You know?
Me too. I like being
Staycations
able
are
to
good.
enjoy this home that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just having a staycation where you stay home, work on projects, or just like be domestic around the house it's just kind of nice.
True.
Domestic Angelo.
I'm very good at being domestic.
Me too. I'm a great domestic person.
I'll have you know, today is the first day in like months where I did all of my clothes in the laundry and folded them the same day.
Wow. I'm getting there. I did 2 loads of
real
laundry
adult.
today. I'm getting there.
Yeah. Like
But I
normally,
sorted things.
folding the laundry, 7 to 10 business days.
Yes, if ever.
Oh, yeah, legitimately, the load that happened right before this load, like last week's load of laundry,
Yeah.
I just used all of it out of the basket.
Same. No, same. Hard same.
I will say
sometimes
that's-
being an adult is very difficult.
That's like magnified by like I'm dealing with a little jet lag as you know as is
Oh,
to
I
be
imagine
expected,
you're just still
but
living
I'm
out of
also,
your
like-
suitcase for the next day or two. Anything that's
No,
Seriously.
we've already unpacked and stuff, but like
oh wow,
we've done a couple loads of laundry and everything already. It's not a big deal, but it is sort of like that like slap of like, hey, you're back home. You got stuff to do. You got to turn on the water. You gotta plug in some stuff. You gotta set some clocks. You gotta because daylight savings happened while we were away.
oh yeah.
You know, like it's all these
Go buy
little,
groceries. Feed yourself for the next week.
my partner's out doing that right now while I'm recording, and yeah, it's sort of it's sort of these things that it's like, hey, get back to it. Hey, can't just wait.
Valid.
But
That's very fair.
Can't just sit around and recover from jet lag. You gotta go and start adulting right away. What is this?
Yeah,
How
I have
dare
work
they
tomorrow.
do this to you?
I'm like, I miscalculated. I thought I had work the day after tomorrow, but it's tomorrow.
Unlucky.
That
No, I
does
made that
happen
mistake
when you
too.
fly back.
Yeah.
I thought one day would be enough to get myself back in the swing of things when I got back from Japan, and I
Yeah.
was jet lagged for like 2 fucking weeks.
Oh yeah, jet lag actually does drag on for a very long time. For like the trip where Angelo and I accidentally ended up on the same trip and we hung out a ton over in Japan. Magically, I came home and I was fine. Jet lag was done in like a day, 2 days. I was ready to go. That was a rejuvenating trip. The one where I didn't go with Angelo, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to go back. How long has it been since I got back to Calgary? 15 days. Why am I still feeling like this?
Legitimately, like I tried to reset my sleep schedule the easy way. The easy way being, you just stay up for 24 hours.
That's really
you
unhealthy.
You don't go to bed. I know it's not healthy, but it is the easy way. You just stay awake. You stay awake until when your next sleeping cycle would be. And then you fall asleep, you have a fantastic sleep, you wake up when you should be waking up, and then you're done. The hard way is where you try to do the easy way and you crash 5 or 6 hours before your actual bedtime should be. And now you're just trying to make up. You sleep, and then you wake up like 4 hours before when you're normally supposed to wake up. And then you're like, oh my God, this isn't the correct time. And then it just snowballs from there. You keep trying to correct it, but your body's circadian rhythm is completely ruined.
That was one of the reasons why I just couldn't sleep at all. Like,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to bed and it's 10 p.m. and I'm being such a good adult. And I would just lay there awake until 4 a.m. And right around the time I start falling asleep is when my alarm decides to go off.
No.
And it's the worst. Like, jet lag is honestly just, it's terrible. And we still force ourselves through like a 1 hour jet lag every every, 6 months? Twice a year? Daylight
Guess so.
savings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two quick fixes for jet lag.
Wow.
Which has worked on me in a really bad way. But like one of them is adrenaline shock. Just like a rush of it will kind of reset you.
So
But
fight
the
a
only way you
bear.
can get that, the only way you can get that.
I hear
kinda
that's
has to
not
be
working
genuine.
well in Hokkaido.
No, there were a lot of bear attacks while we were in Japan. My mom texted me and she was like, "There's a bear attack." So I'm like, "I'm in the city."
What?
Chill.
Yeah.
There were like
There
3
was-
bear attacks in the last
There was a video
like
that
6
crazy.
just came out the last weekend of this massive brown bear like charging a car in Hokkaido.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
The bears
it was
be
gnarly.
angry. But yeah, like last time I had really bad jet lag was my first trip ever over to Japan. I came back, I was like jet lagged for maybe 8 days, and then on that last day of jet lag, it's because I like decided to go outside, be a good human. I've told this story before in podcast. Went outside, go do a little errand, and on the way back, I tripped, I fell, I banged up my knee, and that gave me a good little adrenaline boost. And after that, it was all reset.
Nice.
Yep.
Valid.
The other one is
So-
just to eat a big meal. You're supposed
What?
to eat a big breakfast.
Oh.
Oh.
So
If you eat a
what
big
you're-
breakfast, your body kind of understands. You only eat when you're awake. You don't eat when you're tired or sleep, like about to go to sleep, and your body has to process
Maybe
that food.
you don't.
Maybe you're wrong.
Yeah, I don't sleep eat.
I definitely don't sleep eat, but I have been told that if you try to stick to like the new schedule you're trying to adjust to, if you stick to that eating schedule, it does help.
Yeah.
All right.
But man, sometimes when you're trying to fix your sleep schedule, you're just not hungry. So now
True.
you've got like this big bowl of ramen in front of you and you're like, I don't want to eat it and I feel terrible. So I'm going to just nibble at it, I guess.
It is.
I
what it
mean,
is.
It's different. It's tough for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
My last trip 2 years ago was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
For jet lag fix. This year it actually feels pretty good as well. I came back. We arrived at around 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And we went to bed around 9, and my partner woke up at 3 a.m. and screwed herself. But I slept through
No.
to 2:30.
No. Oh, man.
I slept all the way to 2:30 in the afternoon. So I felt pretty good. I still feel pretty good actually, but I know I'm not quite fixed yet. But it's there, and I'll be functional for work. So
Fair.
You'll
good
get
enough.
there. You'll get there.
yeah.
I had a wonderful Halloween weekend.
Did
Oh,
you?
yes,
Oh,
that
yeah.
happened.
Tell
So
me all
Halloween
about it.
happened. Halloween
Mhm.
happened on Friday, the 31st, and Saturday, November 1st. Dio, a friend, and I went on a road trip up to Edmonton to have a fantastic Halloween party at a friend's house up there, and it was honestly really nice. It was fantastic. Last year we went to her house to party, and I did not drink responsibly.
You did not.
I drank
remember this.
excessively. I
You
was
did.
hungover the 2 days afterwards.
Yeah, that is the longest hangover I've ever heard of anyone having.
And this year, I learned my lesson. I was actually I paced myself. I had lots of water. It was fantastic. Yeah, girl hosting the party. Last year, we learned a couple like pro tips about charcuterie from one of our friends, and we had like a nice little charcuterie board there. This year, she went all out. She contacted a catering company
Holy crap.
who brought
Dang.
out like a cart with a bunch of different just like charcuterie things. Like there was prosciutto, there was some salami, there was like 3 different cheeses. They had olives, almonds, and everything.
Were there vegetable fins on it?
No. But there
There
was
were vegetable things.
Oreo cream covered pretzels
Uh,
on a charcuterie board.
Interesting.
All right. To each their own, I
Apparently,
suppose.
the rental, like all of the food and the rental of the cart and everything, cost about $400. But I
Ooh,
was
that's
just
really affordable.
impressed.
I was gonna say,
That's actually
by
very
what it was.
for charcuterie, for especially a larger spread, 400
Hmm.
is
Very good.
very good.
Yeah,
It's not cheap necessarily for any kind of food, but it is a good
Yeah,
price.
your girl can afford it. Don't worry.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. She collabs with some other of the streamers I watch. I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm very happy
But,
for girl success.
I was feeling great. I was wearing my Cowboy Miku costume that I've been talking about. It was doing really well. The only thing that I hadn't really anticipated, and I hadn't really tested ahead of time, the cowboy hat that I have is actually a little bit too big for my head. It's actually a hat that I stole from Dio, and so it's sized for their hair, which is very large, very poofy. So I thought, okay, this will be no problem on top of a Miku wig. The one thing that I didn't consider was that Miku's twin tails would prop up the hat to the point where it wouldn't sit down far enough. Even if I clipped the twin tails like near my neck, it would keep the hat just barely on. So anytime I bent over, that hat would be flying off. It was crazy.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Never thought about that.
But it was
Next
very
year,
nice.
next year you have to cut holes in the cowboy hat to allow the twin tails out.
No way. It's a nice hat. I'll buy a cheap
Oh.
hat to do it. I'll buy
Yeah,
a cheap
buy like
hat
a-
for next time.
But where
like
could you
one of those,
possibly
those
find a
paper
cheap
hats.
cowboy
$10
hat in
straw
this
hats.
city? Where could you possibly find a cheap cowboy hat in this city?
I know, but I was wearing the nice leather cowboy hat.
That's
I see.
fair.
Yeah, I wanted.
I would have
wanted
gone
to wear
with,
the nice
like,
hat.
You've seen them, right? Like the ones that kind of have the same material and texture as like a paper plate.
I know the ones you're talking about, and I refuse. I would use a straw hat. I would just get a straw cowboy hat, especially
Really?
if it's for a Miku cosplay. A lot of the ones that have like the little turquoise dealie on them, it would work really good.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, if it's a paper one, you can just color it whatever the heck you want and wreck it up, and then it'll be fine. You just toss it in
Yeah.
compost after.
Now, like any good Halloween party, we were drinking a lot, responsibly, but a lot. And so I had brought up a couple bottles of the homemade mead that Dio and I had made. I brought one bottle of our original brew that was like an orange and peach brew. And then we had just days before finished up our sorrel flavored mead that has hibiscus, clove, and allspice in it. We had just bottled it up. Literally the day we drove up, I had finished drawing and printing and applying a fun little label to the bottle.
Ooh.
That sounds amazing.
Because if I'm going to make booze, I'm going to draw custom labels that look really fun, obviously. And I was nervous the entire time. I was like, what if people don't like it? What if something happened in the bottle that makes it unpalatable? What if this and that and the other thing? Everybody loved it. It was fantastic.
Yay!
It is like cooking something or preparing food for friends feels really good. But you're a little bit nervous if they'll like it or not. When that something has been like aging in a bottle for months,
And you
It
can't
is-
check on it? Yeah.
exactly, you can't check on it because there was 2 bottles, now there's 1 left, and I want to save that for New Year's. And it's not something you can just be like, I'm praying that this honey water that I put on my shelf and threw yeast into that farted out alcohol, I'm praying that it didn't turn into swamp water at some point. And luckily it didn't.
Hooray!
on a not exactly similar thing, but it's something I want to offer to you. But I'll go back a couple steps here. So when we were in Japan, we went to Uji, which is known for 2 things.
Tea.
One of them, which is tea, and the other is the Nintendo Museum, which was also a great
Okay.
time.
See,
but-
Uji is for me is
Is that
tea.
the Nintendo Museum that is partly in the original Nintendo building?
That is correct. The original
Okay.
Nintendo warehouse.
Mm.
It's pretty
Neat.
cool. It's a really good time.
Neat.
Very interactive. The food, that was the mid food, by the way.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Theme food wise, that was the mid food that just wasn't worth the money that we paid. That's really what it came down to. But anyways, funny story before when we were actually getting onto the train platform, there was a transfer we had to make over to get to Uji, and we were like looking like confused tourists. So a very helpful Japanese train conductor man came over and said like, "Where are you going? Like, how can I help you?" kind of thing. And we were like, Uji. And for some reason, it's like he felt like no one in their right ever fucking mind would ever go to Uji. He was like, Uji.
Uji.
He repeated Uji like a couple of times. Like, why the fuck would anyone ever go to Uji? And then I was like, Nintendo Museum? And he's like, oh, Uji. Okay. And it was like, all right.
But
I don't know. Because you're right. Uji is well known for tea and
For
for
matcha.
Yes.
why wouldn't you go to Uchi if you love matcha and you want to go source your own matcha?
Yes. And my partner loves matcha. We have brought several things of matcha back.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
thank
She
God.
will-
I'm
she
so
will
glad. I was
enjoy
worried the
quite a bit.
shortage maintained this year.
No, it was good. And also I like matcha, but I really like hojicha. And there- there's a really good
Yes, I love hojicha.
Hojicha is like the toasted one, right?
The toasted one, yeah.
Roasty,
Yeah.
roasty toasty.
It's very
matcha.
roasty
Oh,
toasty.
it's so tasty.
Love
It's so
it.
good.
It's so
But,
good.
while we were walking there, I smelled a plant in Uji that I'd never smelled before, and we encountered it several times, but I couldn't quite identify it because it's light, but it's also very fragrant and like almost like it's almost got like an apricot or peach sort of smell to it.
Okay.
But after I ended up finding the plant and sort of Google lensing it to identify it, and it's
Yeah.
Osmanthus, which
I
I've had
love
before.
Osmanthus.
wine tastes the
Osmanthus.
same as I remember.
I
but where are
want
those
to
who
grow
share
it.
the memory?
I was gonna say I think I'm gonna try and grow it because I can maintain it in my indoor aero gardens.
Oh, nice.
It's not hardy enough for Calgary, unfortunately,
outside. Oh,
to
no.
leave it outside
Hell
in the
no.
winter, overwintering. But I can do it in the day. Sorry, not in the day. In the summer and spring, maybe into early fall. I can leave it outside for a while. But I was hoping maybe if you want, I can also give you some of the flowers and leaves to like flavor your mead. Because it's a
that
Yes.
would be fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Osmanthus
I want to make
mead,
osmanthus mead.
I'm not a drinker, but I would like to at least try some because I think that would just
I think that
meld
would be
very well.
fantastic.
But I'll let you know.
Osmanthus
I have to order
wine
the seeds.
is amazing. I have had Osmanthus sake and it is luxury. Like it feels like you're having something so luxurious. It's so fragrant. It's such a light touch.
Mhm.
So it's not overwhelming, not in the same way that like roses are very overwhelming.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
really nice.
I need
But
to.
yeah.
I would need to do a little bit of research, just based on my gut instinct. I feel like I would just take like the dried flowers and then cold steep them in the mead to flavor it, to infuse the flavor.
Could be.
But
Either
oh
that
my
or you
God.
steam the leaves for some of the distilled scent oil that you can get out of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. But for me, Osmanthus green tea is a very, very lovely, refreshing summer drink.
Oh, really?
Yes. You can find it. It's very uncommon. I wouldn't say rare, but it is uncommon for people to want Osmanthus tea, but it is very nice.
It's something you have to go out of your way to find, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But
But yeah.
going back to hojicha, though, I have been cold steeping a lot of hojicha for friends when they come over for D&D,
Yeah.
and it's a good time.
It's very nice.
I mean, that sounds like a good time. Hojicha, anything is a good time for me. Like I said, I like matcha. I've had matcha probably earlier than a lot of people. Definitely before it became like super, super popular.
Definitely before it became super popular, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
my
and
God, Jay
it's
is the
good.
matcha hipster out here.
I am, but
Mhm.
hojicha is.
I liked it before it was cool.
Hojicha is different. I haven't had hojicha until fairly recently, probably about 2 years.
I think this year was the first time I tried it, and it was
so
just
good.
great.
Yeah.
Hojicha as an ice cream flavor, prove me wrong. It's so good.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds
I thought it was
fantastic.
going to be too bitter.
I had so much hojicha soft serve in Japan. It's like a super common, like, you know when you go to a dessert place and you can get the soft mochis and a bunch of other like artisanally
yes.
created tea snacks.
We had raw
That is
mochi
one of the
twice.
ones you...
Nice.
It's so good. But there was one place we went to in Kyoto and it had hojicha soft serve. So good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am.
For the people who don't like
I want
matcha,
an ice cream maker just so I can make it.
I know a lot of people actually don't love matcha because it's not as accessible of a
earthy
flavor
taste.
profile. But if you don't like matcha, that's fine. Try hojicha. It's a much easier gateway for people into green tea.
It's a closer flavor profile towards like it edges towards black teas more.
Yes.
Because of how toasted it is.
With hojicha, is it similar to other green teas where you should not use boiling water? Or does it use a more gentle steeping?
It's between green tea and black tea. You don't want it at 95 degrees. You probably want it somewhere in the 80s.
That sounds about right. That is definitely one thing that a lot of people don't understand about green tea. You don't treat it like black tea. You have
don't.
to be much more gentle.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah, of course, because
it
otherwise
does
you
taste
scald
like
it.
burnt grass.
Yeah, you scald it, and then it doesn't taste good anymore.
Yeah. Once I learned that, and once I bought Dio a wonderful kettle that has the temperature controls on it, it was like a world of tea opened up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, totally. I'm glad you learned that. I think a lot of people who don't really get into tea culture, like, kind of go their whole lives not knowing it.
This is such a white person thing, where if you talk to any white person and you're like, oh, what do you think about the green teas? They're just like, oh, it tastes like grass clippings. And it's like, okay.
Okay, Aunt Irma.
No, legitimate. I have had like multiple different relatives and older people in my life say that. And then like I actually go to a Chinese restaurant and drink the green tea there, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is just good though.
Mm-hmm.
This is different. This is not grass clippings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why.
Yeah. You have to make it right.
You do. It's kind of like, man, I don't think I like steak. Well, why? Maybe it's because I burn it.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of
There you
burning on
go.
the outside is good as long as the middle is still pink.
Yeah, but I used to know people who only ever had steak growing up that, like, fully cooked all the way through, had been on a frying pan for like 30 minutes, and you're like, ooh. Ooh.
That's a big oof, friend.
Did you come from a small town? If yes, I totally understand. I think maybe we should take you to a proper steakhouse. Or at least one of us should make you dinner.
Jeez, going to a proper steakhouse is like a religious experience.
Kind of is. For those of us who do eat red meat, but like, damn, it's good.
Yeah. And that is another good episode of the Otafest podcast. Thank you for listening. Now, like I said, go back to the beginning and listen to it again.
See you next time.
See you next
Numbers,
time.
people.